Greetings and good day, YouTube. How are you doing today? I myself am pretty excited to continue where last left off in our kingdom build. What you saw, for those that might not have been here, was a duplicate of the kingdom build, because on the previous one, which is right after my death in the nether and I lost a bunch of shit, I made a duplicate of the world and have continued building the kingdom in the creative world. Alright? We've got a gate that, that doesn't look pretty. Don't care. It works how I want it to work, where if there's someone inside the gate, they can open and close the gate at their leisure. Right? So, I've been pretty busy off-stream doing a couple things here and there. I've done some shaping to the library. Apparently Oh, that's glass. That's right. I was gonna make this like a glass roof. But yeah, I've been quite busy going around making things. I've made the area for the tanners, right? And because it's creative mode, I can literally just also they're like snow villagers as well. Well, I thought I wouldn't too, and I wasn't going to. You want to know what happened though? I can show you what happened. I've shown it before, and I've explained it before, and I'll do it again. But this world, right, last time I played it was then, and it was me showing this. I went to the nether on an adventure. The adventure was like 8 hours, and I got a fuck ton of, ancient debris, right? And that ancient debris survived the nether, but all of my other loot, and I'm talking about, I went on an adventure, so I had a bunch of shit on me. Mind you, I didn't have any of my things on me, because I was like, you know what, if I die and lose shit, it'll be fine, right? But you want to know what killed me? Here's what killed me. I was in one of those blackstone fortresses with the piglin guardians with the gold axes that do way too much damage. And from a mile away, I saw the fucker running at me. So I looked down with my building block. I jump, build. Nothing built. I jump, build. Nothing built. I keep doing this and nothing built. By the time something finally placed, because of whatever bullshit was happening, the jackass hits me off into the magma. And it was all because I forgot to bring along flint and steel. I had found obsidian to make a portal out of the nether. So I was like, screw it, I'm not going to stop. I'm just going to go to as many Black Knight Fortress or whatever they're called. Blackstone, whatever. The Piglin Fortresses. And I'm going to just get all the ancient debris there. And I got a metric fuck ton of ancient debris. And then I lost everything because of bullshit. And then I said, you know what? Google, how the fuck do I put a world into creative and like have the OG world in case I decide to go back and finish it up in my own time off stream, which I'm not gonna do. But I got so fucking mad that I lost my shit to bullshit. Yeah, I know, right? I said fuck it and made a copy. And went into creative. Right? And I wasn't going to either, but I was so fucking mad, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna have to spend several hours to get back the resources that I previously had. As you can see, I've been pretty damn busy. Also, this is I don't know if this looks good or not, but this is what it's gonna be like for lighting up the area so nothing spawns in, right? I've been like doing a lot of different stuff just to get a feel for, like, this is basically all the shit that I said I wanted to do, I've done. Right? And I just spawned in a bunch of this stuff just to have a couple of them, right? I said fuck it. Also, I went a little bit silly with the spawns. Just a little silly. Just a little silly. Oh, also, parrots. I said screw it when I went into creative mode over here and I spawned in a bunch of parrots and shit. Anyway. I don't know if I want to make this window like this type of design on this. I mean, I would still be in survival because of spite. But I'm so glad I made the change, and here's the main reason why. Doing some of the building that I've been doing would have been such a fucking hassle. Like, I'll be real. There would be no way I would finish this on the date that I wanted to finish this. There's no way I would have been able to finish this before next year if I didn't go into creative, right? So a creeper blew up over here, I take it. I need to light up this area, apparently, so let's get started on that, I suppose.
Whether you're kicking back after a game of pickup, chilling after a long run.
Anyways, outside of me saying fuck it, entering creative mode, pretty much what I've done off stream in this is I've made the leather tanner area. I've added windows to some places just to see how they look, and I kind of like how they look. So I decided to keep this design. I gave a fireplace to this location to just make it look like it's what they're doing for leather tanning. I tried to make it look thematic as well, with the smoke down there, like they're actually tanning the leather. That kind of stuff would have taken forever to get to. Also, I used half plates or half blocks here just to make sure we would have a little bit of extra hopper room, right? That, and it wouldn't feel too short in this area.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
The library, I think I've pretty much finished up or gotten closer to finishing up. Need to do some more lighting over. Oh yeah, this place over here. I for shiggles have this built here the way that I do. Just because I love this idea of like, obviously it's not turning it off, right? But I just kind of like the idea of keeping these like a piston press almost, you know? Yep, lava generators. These are added, like this row is added, but these were OG. Maybe there's a couple additional ones, but I had a lot of these I built previously. Basically everything you saw beforehand is, like, I'm keeping that to show what I did in creative. But yeah, I just did this for thematic looks, right? No other reason to have that, just thematic stuff. Same for these pillars the way that they are, right? They look good to me. So I have them built the way that I do. And then we've got the ladder, the two-way stairs, my apologies for calling it a ladder. We have the stairs going all the way up into the castle proper, right? I've, of course, got to light it up a bit more, but I'm using a combination of candles and lanterns. Right? And I'm also showing off the other little areas, right? The only way to get into the castle through the wall is this point right here, and this point is supposed to be like the place where all of the guards sleep. That's what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to give off this kind of a vibe, right? Because, like, oh no, someone's attacking us. Well, we got to get out of here, so... Right? An escape path. The idea, I still haven't quite worked it out, but... They're supposed to... The way the system would truly work, I don't have enough time to do this, or I would figure out how to do it. But how it should work is you should be able to press a button, the wall pops out, and when it pops out, eventually after you walk through, another thing should happen to get rid of the button, so that if someone presses it, or to deactivate the button, so if someone presses it after you get into the escape area, no one can follow you. That's how it's supposed to work. But this area, I haven't designed it yet properly, but this is basically going to be the kitchen, right? Because the plan... Wait, no, this isn't the kitchen, right? No, that's not the kitchen. That's like something different. The kitchen's down here. Because the dining area, the dining hall, this is the dining hall, and this is like... I don't know what exactly this is, but this is going to be the dining hall here. I've kind of started a little bit of a design with the windows I'm using. I might change up the coloration as well. But the kitchen's supposed to be over there. And this is the area where, like this is going to be blocked off, and the food gets served from that point down, right? Like, this is where the table is going to be, and it's going to be middle to this window, right? That's my plan anyways. I know it's not the hardest thing to do with redstone, but I'm bad. It's been like I've not done anything with redstone in a long fucking time, like back before they started adding stuff to make it easier to work with redstone. But I had to, there's going to be another staircase I need to make. But this area leads into probably like a guardhouse type thing into this, which also leads to the roof of the castle itself, right? Because I did say that the tallest point was going to be right there, and then I was like, you know what? I'm going to make a watchtower, a high watchtower, which was a little bit, this was a little bit shorter than the scaffolding. But yeah, this is the peak right here. I've been using this wall to wall off that area, and I've been thinking whether or not I want to wall this off or leave it as is. I think I'll leave it as is because it looks good. Oh, I also replaced a lot of this stuff over here. I forgot to mention this. I kept the wood the same, right? Because I don't feel a need to change that. But I changed the roof height as well as replaced the stone with the same block that is here. And then I got to put a roof on top of this that is like the same exact as this is. I might change this and make it the red. Where is it? I might make the roofs over here red nether bricks, right? Because I don't want there to be too many duplicate items used, and we use too much nether brick for the castle. But yeah, as we see so far, like, I also put fencing down here because I was gonna start tearing this down, right? And this is gonna be like the yard area. Like, this is the area of this village here, basically. Alright, I got to step away for a moment, and then I'll finish going over all the things that I did off stream. And then we'll go over other stuff. Oh, I did a little bit of work on this too, this area. Oh yeah, that's right, I made some adjustments on this area. Yeah, I'll go over that in a minute, hold on. Be back momentarily. Also gonna play some ads. Alright. A bit quicker than I thought it would be, so we've got 15 seconds to just sit here. Appreciate the lurk. You might not even hear that because of the ads. Anyways. So yeah, not sure exactly what I'm gonna do for this. Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Because I don't use ad blockers and shit like that. I just deal with the annoying things. Because they do exist for a reason. Also, this is... I'm pretty happy with this design, which I am not... I'm going to show it in a minute. More in detail. It's not yet done because I was in the middle of making it, basically. Right? But I need to let this build down to however long this will grow down to. Right? Some of it doesn't grow nearly as fast as others, but the best part about this is... Oops. Lag spike. So, now what I need to do is I need to make a collection thing, right? To collect all this and put it in a chest. And I don't know if there's a way that I could get it to collect and then bring it up. But if I can, that would be cool. Because I don't think you can actually have stuff load into a
You can even pick
an
the
ender
states you
chest,
can
right?
move after New Year's.
Like, I don't think you can use a hopper into an ender chest.
Or download the Open Door app.
That would be pretty awesome if you could, because you could just press the button and then loot the ender chest right there, and you would be good to go. Again, not 100% sure. I'll test that out later, but that's something that I did, just screwing around. I figured out more of this. Water elevators. True, we could use water elevators to bring everything up and then put it in a chest that way. I haven't quite figured out what I'm going to do for stairs for this, but this is kind of what my generalized idea is for the obsidian core and tunnel, right? We're not quite yet with this area. I'll tell you all about that one later. But we're not yet there. Where we're at right now is I broke the nether portal just so I could go back and forth without having to worry about stuff. But this is the... Hello.
What will you achieve here?
I want to actually have a thing here. A layer, an extra layer of stone. Gotcha, appreciate the work. What's really funny, something that I can't help but bring up because games that I've been playing often on stream, I am actually going to start playing a little bit more of the New World off stream now that the Enlisted's like events are over, it seems. I'll probably get a little bit of Enlisted grinding going just to make sure I get the rest of the battle pass. I've been playing some of the Storm Shot still. Alright, I've been having fun with that, just doing the daily stuff basically at this point. I'm trying to do this in a way where... You know what? That's fine, I think. I still think it's a shame that they haven't, like, as far as I'm aware, they haven't done any official updates where they've allowed you to build with obsidian properly, right? Like, make smooth obsidian or make obsidian stairs and stuff like that. Like, that's something you would think that they would have done earlier. Now, here's the question. Do we want to dual stair it? That's fine. No, it has to be this way because if you do that, yeah. Again, has to be the same exact way. I don't like it. But I think I can be okay with it. Well, that's the other question. Do we leave it? I think we might leave it like that instead of putting the other design. Just leave it like this with the staircase we have here. Yeah, that's fine. Anyway, what other game have I played off stream? Well, outside of this, obviously, because I've been doing a lot of work off stream. And I'm still debating whether or not I want to... Oh, also, there's a reason I did this too, because we're going to be putting down stairs there as well for the shaping. I really do like the shaping that I've done so far. Zombie villager, huh? And one of the things that's going to help with that shaping is this. Alright. Anyway, irregardless of what I've been playing off stream, the games that I've been playing on stream so far have primarily revolved around Fallout New Vegas and the DLC, more so specifically. Got done with the Old World Blues DLC, and we are... Well, shit, that interrupts that a little bit. Anyways, Old World Blues DLC is done, and we're moving on to the next one, which is the Happy Trails quest you get, right? And after that, we'll probably move on to the next DLC and so on and so forth till we finish. So far, Old World Blues might be my favorite just because of the comedic stuff, right? And it's not my favorite as in story or anything like that, but favorite more as in, like, the one that made me the most amused, because there were several occasions where I was just, I was just laughing so hard because of the ridiculousness that was being said. And it was a nice little, like, mystery behind everything, you know? That got wrapped up at the end of the day if you had the right dialogue that you went through. You found out a lot of information about, like, why things ended up being the way that they ended up being. And we got, I actually did have to do a reload too because of something that I misunderstood, basically. But long story short, we got what I consider to be the best ending for our character, and our storyline has been more fleshed out as a result. Because one of the things I've done when I play through the Fallout games is I kind of let the games, like, I go up with the general idea of, like, what we're gonna do, and then I kind of let the character take over. A lot of the times I've been doing it less and less, but a lot of the times I've been, like, interrupting what the character would do, just so I could get a couple things dealt with in a certain order or what have you, because I had meta knowledge that would make our character stronger, and I took advantage of that. Of course I took advantage of that. But yeah, I've done that less so with this playthrough than any other so far, and considering the ending we got, because again, we're doing a clean playthrough. I know it's an older game, but if there's one game I'd recommend people play without it being spoiled, it would be, that's on the list of games, you know what I mean? Outside of the Metal Gear franchise, the Fallout games are pretty high up there with spoilers. As in, I wouldn't want to spoil somebody of that game before they play it blindly. Don't be annoying. My impatience has grown when I can literally just do that and say screw it and clean it up. Yeah, it adds a little bit of extra time, but not that much, I don't think. This week I have nothing planned after Minecraft. Like, we're gonna take a week-long hiatus from any other sponsorship streams, and either this coming Monday or next Monday we'll be diving on to the next sponsorship. Probably next, because, like, yeah, probably next Monday, because this coming Monday, not today, obviously, but this coming Monday, a couple days after that, and we have Christmas Day, so, well, I am streaming, and it's on a Wednesday, by the way, so I will be streaming on that day, but it'll probably be later in the evening. Not sure when exactly, but I will message everyone a half hour at least before I go live. I'll be like, hey, going live in a half hour. I won't at everybody though. I'll just be like a soft, hey, going live in a half hour, and then when I go live, I'll at everybody.
Then sleep it off.
Just to chill for a little bit. Maybe have a couple of drinks.
And where we get luck in the new year with spoonfuls of black-eyed peas. It's where we've made memories for 30 years. And with the help of Home Instead, we'll enjoy many more. Our
what else?
care plans adapt to your family's needs, and qualified caregivers ensure they're met in every
Since we're getting closer and closer with being done with this game, I'm starting to get a better feel for what exactly we're going to be doing. Alright?
It's where we eat Thanksgiving dinner
and
sleep it off, where we catch
what exactly
from the last
I'm going to be
VHS
playing
on Earth. And
after
where
we,
get luck in the new year with spoonfuls of black-eyed peas. It's where we've made
No.
memories for 30
There we go.
years. And with the help of Home Instead, we'll enjoy many more. Our in-home senior care plans adapt to your family's needs.
That might feel a
and
little
qualified
bit weird
caregivers
there
ensure
like
they're met
this.
in every season. Home Instead. For a better what's
But
next. Learn more at homeinstead.com.
The holidays are here.
this will make
And
it
so is the perfect
fine.
treat to get you in the spirit. Snickers trees, your favorite
Yeah,
roasted
that's a little
peanuts,
bit
cacao,
wonky.
and nougat have been wrapped in creamy milk chocolate and shaped like festive trees. There's no better way to treat yourself for wrapping, decorating, or cozy.
But I think it's okay to be a little bit wonky there at that point.
Satisfies. Tap the banner to celebrate the season with Snickers.
Alright, that looks good. Alright, anyways. So, when we get done with this, with Minecraft, we'll probably play something else for a little bit. Not sure. I need to be closer to... Then again, if I literally just waited until Monday to do this, it would be better. But, long story short, on Mondays, I'm going to be getting into modding XCOM 2. There might be a short delay before I, like, get everything set up the way that I want to get it set up. Then I'll be doing that. But I'm not sure what the intermediate Monday game will be yet. It might just be like another video game like this where I'm just crafting or creative mode. I mean, not crafting mode, in creative mode. It could be maybe Metal Gear on Monday, actually, now that I think about it out loud. Take a couple breaks from outdated YouTube blog thing. Doubt that. I'll actually do that, though. I'm just spitballing right now, trying to come up with an idea. More than likely, I'll come up with said idea later down the line when it gets closer to being necessary to have a plan of what to play. But yeah, right now I'm messing around doing more detail work than I probably should be, because I get a lot of the other heavy lifting done off stream, more so, right? Because I don't really need to focus doing this. I'm kind of slipping into focus mode here and there, but at the end of the day, this is simple, very simple stuff that I'm doing. It's just time consuming. And I want to make sure that I have it look good. And so far, it looks good. I am still going to use this point as the, like, as a screenshot point. I really like the look of this. Mind you, it'll look a little bit different. And I'll try to make a design if I can. I may also have to give myself a little bit of padding. And what I mean by that is I might have to put a half block down, right? Like I might have to get rid of this fence and put a half block on the roof to make it a bit higher. And that should not have any issues with snow. But the biggest issue is the fence won't be able to be placed correctly, so I can't do that. Now that I've said it out loud, I realize I cannot do that. So in that case, what I could do is I could say screw it and make this completely flat to that. Not sure yet. Not sure yet. Anyways. I am debating whether or not I want to make another window. And I mean, if I did, it would be pretty much the exact same dimensions. It would probably just be a random design, because that's what I did over there. I just made a random design. I don't know if I would want to put that, or is the same exact design on these windows. I literally just made that up as I went along. I think different. I think a similar design, but maybe a different shape will work for us. Anyways, regardless of that. Actually, one of the off-stream games I've been playing, hilarious enough, has been Fortnite recently. I've been playing that a little bit more often just because why not? For one, and for the other, the 5v5 game mode's actually kind of fun. Oh! Also, what streams I did. That's something I'm forgetting to do. I forgot to talk about the fact that I watched the Game Awards. Right? I do that every year on stream. My old man was watching for a little bit at the start, but after a while he was like, alright, I'm bored, and dipped, which, yeah, I personally felt that for me, the Game Awards was kind of a little dull. Mind you, I am excited for a couple of the games that were announced, but I didn't get to see anything from any of the previous games that, you know, everyone's been waiting to hear about. This includes the next Elder Scrolls game, as well as the next Grand Theft Auto game, and we got no information whatsoever on it. So it's very disappointing. Because, like, the trailers were awesome. Or I should say the trailer. But at the end of the day, it is just a trailer. It's not more information. Like, we got more information with that trailer, obviously. But we need a bit more. I'm not sure if I want this one to do the same. This one I would be okay with doing. But the problem with that arises from the fact that there's a doorway here, right? So it would be... I mean, at the end of the day, it would still work. That's the funny part. Anyway. But yeah, I've been going through Fallout and enjoying that. Played a little bit of Fortnite on stream yesterday because I had a power outage situation and basically slept most of the day. Couldn't really do much else. And then I was like, you know what? Power came back on. I do not feel like streaming, but screw it, I'm going to. And because I don't feel like streaming, like I'm in this mindset, I'll play a game that I really don't have to think about and just chill in that for a little bit till I start getting aggravated or what have you. And I started getting a little bit aggravated at Fortnite. So I was like, you know what? Yep, I'm done with this game and I don't feel like playing anything else on stream, so I'm out. Again, not sure if I want to do all four or just these three. I'll do these three for now and see if I like it or not. What else? Yeah, Monday, after we get done with this game, which should be before the end of this year, like the final Monday of this year should be the final Kingdom build, right? The outdated YouTube blog thing, of course, will still be going on Mondays, but the game will change. Currently, like I said, modding XCOM is on the list, but if I have to delay on that for a little bit, I can easily figure out a different game to play.
Cozying up by the fire. Snickers satisfies. Tap the banner to celebrate the season with Snickers.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old
And then the next layer is orange no matter what. And then I could knock out whatever for the yellow.
Behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Hey, Red, what are you up to?
Just making sure all the M&M's gifts are wrapped and all filled.
Remember that one holiday party?
But yeah, I ain't got any big plans for anything like that. I know I'm going to family gathering on the 25th. Again, that's not really too, like, that kind of stuff I'll be talking about this coming Monday. Because everything else is already, like, covered up to the 23rd, I think it is. After we get done with this outdated YouTube blog thing. Technically. Obviously, things are liable to change, and I go over that on the next Monday that it's relevant or whatever. It's like, hey, yo, no, this is the things that I did. I don't really keep track. I probably should try and keep track of some of the things that I intend to do. But yeah. Outside of New World, I'll probably continue just chilling. Like, I'm not 100% sure what exactly if anything I'm going to play. I need the black as well. Because that will... One more. Might have to do orange. Again, this is just whatever my brain's coming up with. I'm literally just going, okay, do this. Yeah, okay, I like that. Yeah, okay. Cool. Again, not sure if I want to do the back side. Don't know why this is the pattern, but this is the pattern. The fact that it's also as, like, equalized as it is. Wait, no, that fucked up. Shit. But the fact that it actually starts and ends that same exact way is phenomenal. Orange. No. This for now, and then we'll go from there. Need to be a little bit focused mode for this. That's why I kind of stopped talking. That and really, outside of what I said about playing Fallout, not really much else. That and Fortnite, not really much else I've done on stream. Been having a blast with those games, yada yada yada. I tend to keep playing through Fallout. I don't know if this DLC is like the first DLC we did, Old World Blues. That one was like 12 hours or something like that it took us. This one I think is going to take us less time. Yeah, okay. In all honesty, Yeah, that's a little better. Yeah, okay. I like that. I like that better. Come on. Yeah, okay. Definitely like that more. Definitely like the look of that more. Yeah. Again, I don't think I want to do this, actually. I want to keep the wall blank, this side of it. Because in all honesty, yeah. Because there's not really a point to have it there. Right? Like, not very many people are going to see it from this angle. The people that do, doesn't really matter for them to have a glass view or whatever. That, I kind of like the idea of it being this way. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Friday, Saturday, Sunday will probably be more Fallout at the very least. I'm not sure if we'll continue all the way through or if I'll add a secondary game. If I do add a secondary game, it's more than likely not going to be not going to be Metal Gear or anything like that. It'll be something else, like a quote-unquote throwaway style setup that I'll have. I'm gonna rip this house down, by the way, while I'm bullshitting, because that's one of the things that I intended to do, and I'm only now just getting around to doing. Probably be quicker to fucking get an axe, but whatever. Oh god, that's right, I have double layer. Ugh. I don't know if this is any faster, but this is more fun, for me at least. Alright.
Time to move. Skip the hassles of selling during
Anyway.
the season and sell your home directly to Open Door. Request an all-cash offer in minutes, close, and get paid in days. You can even pick your close date so you can move after New Year's. in California and Open Door Brokerage LLC.
Okay, so the explosion is hitting some of the beds. good to know. Monday will be more Minecraft.
Attempted purchase on plane tickets. What?
Did you
I
know
will
Dollar
definitely
Bank
made a lot
checking
more
accounts have features
progress
to help protect your card from
in
fraud?
building whatever it is I'm going to be
You'll
building
get
and
text
tearing down
messages
whatever it
saying
is I need to
you're
tear
fraud.
down.
Plus, you can set up
That's a little
real-time
bit close.
card activity,
That's a little bit
controls,
close. I don't
and
like
turn
that.
card off if we need to.
Nice. Thanks for looking out.
You can do what you need at Dollar Bank. your local community bank. Make an appointment at your nearby Dollar Bank office today at dollar.bank/getchecking. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Outside of that, after we get done with Fallout, we're probably going to focus on Metal Gear after we get done with Fallout. I've been floating around the idea of trying to have that game go alongside Fallout, but I'd be focused on one or the other more so, I feel, for games like that. I don't know if that technically counts if we blow something up and it does damage to a villager. It doesn't really matter. The last stream of this build, like before I say I'm done, should, in all honesty, be of me getting name tags and naming everybody. Like, that should be the last stream that we do. Like a drinking, huzzah. That should be the last Monday type of stream we do, you know? At least for this build. We'll have other stuff like that in the future for sure. Because we will play this game again for a Monday. Yeah, they're probably pissed off at us. It doesn't matter. That's not exactly what I wanted to do, but you know what? It doesn't really make that much of a difference, in all honesty. We're getting closer and closer to that point where I'm really just going to have to use my fist, even though it's not something that I want to do. It should be blocked off to the point to where no matter what, they can't actually escape, he was gonna say. Not realizing that he blew up some of his own damn wall. Okay. They can't get up there. Okay. What do you got for sale? Moss. Blue ice. That's probably the most useful individual there, because blue ice is a crafting material for something, I think. Anyway. After we get done with Metal Gear Solid 4... Fallout 4 modded? Yeah, I think that makes sense. Having a modded Fallout 4 after Metal Gear. Or at least that's what I feel like doing for the time being. Maybe after Metal Gear we'll take a small hiatus, but I can't think off the top of my head of what to play right now. Marvel Rivals, that game, is that free to play? I'll have to check it out at some point. Just because. Not today. I'm pretty tired today, so after we get done with Minecraft, we'll watch a bit of whatever. We'll watch a bit of whatever. The first thing we're going to be watching is a FC from Relatives. I love watching those, in all honesty. Outside of the fact that, like those types of things, FCs and stuff like that, outside of the fact that the music's good to listen to, it's also awesome just to see, especially because I have more experience with that type of a game, so I kind of know how difficult it actually is to pull off the shit that they're pulling off. It's awesome to bear witness to. Honestly, this is what the most disappointing part is about me not having any games that I got hyped for. I've seen a couple of people, like, while I scroll through my YouTube or what have you, I'll see a couple people having clips of some of the things that they were, like, most hyped for. And, like, oh shit. Whoops. The thing that I was, like, most hyped for, retroactively at this point, is Turok, I think. No, that's a lie. That game near the end that they revealed, or whatever it was. The one that, made by Obsidian, I believe. That game... No? Maybe? I don't know. Fuck it. There's a couple games that retroactively thinking about, it's like, okay, I'm excited for these, but here's the problem. There was no actual information on the game itself. They were just basically teaser cutscenes, and, well, yes, there are certain ones that would make me very hype. I didn't see any of the ones that would make me very hype. I saw ones that are just like, alright, I'm excited for this game, but when I get a release date, that's when I'll truly start to get excited for it, because right now all you've shown me is, hey, this exists. I already knew it existed. At least now I know that there's a new one in the works. At least that's how I feel. Yeah, today's basically a light up day for a lot like this kind of stuff that I'm doing. I need to put lighting down in the castle proper, measure that out, but that takes a little bit more thought, so I'll wait until I'm done with anything I can discuss. And in all honesty, there's really not much else for me to discuss, because this has been another one of those slow weeks. I might have had a job I went on. Was that this week or last week? I don't know. I don't think that might have been last week. Been a minute. Anyways, regardless of that, I just don't know what. Probably grass will replace the wooden floor. Yeah, you're upset that I smacked you in the face. Get over it.
Why settle for ordinary when you could have extraordinary? Why trade off when you could trade up? Why chase your dreams when you could drive them? Find your dream car with L certified by Lexus with an unlimited mileage warranty for up to 6 years and a complimentary maintenance plan.
Have to step away here. Should have a couple things to go over when I return. Most of them will probably be like, we're going to start getting into plans for streams for next year already. Because it's Monday. We only got a couple Mondays left to discuss this kind of shit before it is the next year. And I'm doing some of those streams. So I'll think about it while I step away. Be back momentarily.
Get offers on select vehicles at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Now through January 2nd. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer.
Oh, could this vintage store be any cuter?
Right? And the best part? They accept Discover.
Accept Discover? In a little place like this? I don't think so, Jennifer.
Oh, yeah, huh? Discover's accepted where I like to shop. Come on, baby, get with the times.
Right, so we shouldn't get the parachute pants?
These are making a comeback. I think.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places that take credit cards nationwide. Based on the February 2024 Nielsen report.
Honestly, thinking about it, you're probably going to get more information from shit like that. Summer Games Fest around that time, hilariously enough. But even then, wasn't the 2024 Summer Games Fest a little bit lackluster as well, or am I mistaken? It's been so long. One of them was lackluster, not the first one. How many have there been? There's not been 3 yet, I don't think. Because E3 ended, like officially ended, before Summer Games Fest came up. And it was like the first year we weren't having an E3 that happened, which, at least I think it is. Maybe it was a year after that? Fuck, I don't remember. I don't pay attention to dates like that, in all honesty. I just, like, when I get told, like how we were told it's the 10th year anniversary of the Game Awards, I was like, neat. You know what the most exciting part of that show was? Those 2 old asshole Muppets. For me, that was like the best part of the show. They were savage this year. Like, holy shit. And what I mean by savage, they were literally just saying the jokes that most other people on the internet were saying. My favorite joke of theirs, in all honesty, had to have been some DLCs up for Game of the Year. That's like giving a Lifetime Achievement Award to loot boxes. Or something along those lines. I don't remember the exact quote of the joke. Yeah, I got nothing. Oh yeah, some of the big things that were like, oh, you could play them now. I was kind of surprised by that. I've been noticing they've been doing that more often in these big game reveal events and stuff like that. Like they make a big world premiere thing when it comes to something like Helldivers 2, and are like, it's out at this very moment, the update's live. And there's a part of me that's like, yeah, that's neat, but another part of me is like, why wouldn't you announce it? Like, one of the reasons why I think you would not want to have it ready the day of, or at least push it the day of, would literally be because of this idea of, like, not being prepared for it, you know what I mean? Because there are some people out there that play video games that will have updates and events and stuff like that, that like to be a little bit more aware of when shit happens, instead of literally just, unless they've been announcing that it's coming out a certain time and then they just showed it then. That happens sometimes too. Where the people that it would be relevant to. It wouldn't matter. But if they just released the update and didn't say anything or hint at it or nothing, that is a bit frustrating because it's like, alright, so you might have to change some plans now. Like, you might have been very hyped for the next update of that game and have been waiting to know the date it's going to update, or at least get some more information. Mind you, most updates that are significant you think would be announced. And it feels like this update that's coming for Helldivers 2 is significant. There's also another update for No Man's Sky, I think. Not sure on that one. That game's a fun one to get into, like, to play, but it's hard for me to continue to play. But yeah, there's a lot more wood here than I thought there would be, hilariously enough. It's not that big of a deal. It is kind of funny how I'll have to try and get used to this extra day, because like I said, I'm going to start doing extra streams on some days. And like one of those days is definitely going to be the 25th. Hold on, there's another date that I kind of need to pay attention to. I mean, I might not go live on New Year's Day. I'm not sure yet. Maybe we'll have like a New Year's celebration for the 30th, which is the final Monday of December. And we'll just let that chill. And then the new year will be, the first time that I stream will be Friday, the 3rd. We'll probably still be playing Fallout New Vegas at that point, in all honesty. Unless I decide to go a bit degenerate with that game. I'm not going to make any plans or ideas yet, but I will make some plans for maybe a lengthy Fallout stream next Monday, or this coming Monday, I mean. Next Monday would be the 30th Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, next Monday is the 30th. This Monday coming up is the 23rd. So on the 23rd, I'll see about if I can do some lengthy Fallout streams for the 27th, the 28th, and the 29th. That doesn't mean we're going to finish that game on those days. Because like I said, the DLC... Then again, the only thing that's holding me up is myself at this point. I could literally just mainline focus on questing, and we could probably get done with that game pretty fast. I don't feel like doing that yet. I feel like continuing to explore like I have been. But like I said, we'll see how I feel. We'll see how I feel later down the line. Like the 20th, the 21st, and the 22nd. We'll be playing Fallout New Vegas on those days as well, and I'll get a feel for what exactly I want to do. Because I'm glad I did what I did with the previous DLC. Which, yeah, it took a while, but as soon as I got to that point where I was ready to finish it up, I finished it up relatively fast. I was my own worst enemy because I had to go back and lose an hour of progress, then I could skip every dialogue option at that point, though. What's really funny is I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make like yeah, okay. So I might fix up the housing a little bit. I might add a couple of houses if I need to. But the main thing is putting the flooring down. Putting the brick down, I think. Maybe I'll use something else instead of brick. Because like I said, I don't want to use the same resource across the board. Like I want to try to use something different and unique for each thing, so
Let's get you there. Equal housing lender.
there should be no other housing that's built out of this, but also the roof should be different. So I might just redo all the housing.
Your smart Nordic Trek machine. Just show up, press start, and iFit does the rest. Experience personalized fit at NordicTrek.com.
Want the same expert advice you get from pros in the store while shopping online at discount?
What's funny is a lot of the streams that I like, when I talk about going over streams for next year, a lot of those streams would be like, yeah, I plan to go live for Summer Games Fest, at least the main day. I doubt I'll go live for all of the days of something like that. I definitely plan to go live on my birthday, April 13th. No matter what day that is on.
Powerful AI computers, not for everyone. If you're trying to change the world, even if just your own, we built one for you. Microsoft Copilot Plus PCs powered by Snapdragon. The fastest, most intelligent Windows PCs ever.
I might start doing more off-stream streams. Or not off-stream streams, off-day streams. Okay, so first things first, I do think that making this complete like this is exactly what I want to do. Again, not sure if this is going to stay brick, but for now, it is going to. What's funny is I could do the housing the same way I've done over here, but I kind of don't like the housing as it is right now, so I'm going to change it. This was like, that was literally just slapped together housing. I still think I like the idea of like a large housing complex. Not sure. Okay, I think we'll just do 4 instead of 5. Because, like, while I could move or step back or whatever, I kind of like... Yeah, that's fine. It's a lot more efficient or speedy to do it this way. Hmm. Come on. What's really funny is how quickly this goes from like a desolate land to being completely green and looking normal and fine. Honestly, what I could make that out of? Copper. I could make the floor and housing out of copper. Yeah. I heard about that. Unless we're talking about another new one today, or is that the same one that just happened? Yep. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that whole taking kids to school situation anymore. Like, the amount of fucking stress. Probably the same one. Not hope, like, that's a fucked up thought about hopefully there are no more. It sucks that there was one that happened at all. But there's gonna be more. Of course there's gonna be more. Nothing's been done to fucking rectify the issue. Thoughts and prayers. Yeah, that's gonna do anything. Anyway. I'm worried about my grass in the kingdom. I mean, I don't know how it is for people in different locations, because I know different locations don't, like, there is no, obviously there's no need for homeschooling, but they don't, like, even allow for homeschooling in some countries. I know that much. I know that's not relevant for you. This is relevant for whoever might be listening and be like, oh, what the hell even is that? Well, homeschooling is actually what I've done with my little sister, right? Me and my mom basically act like the teachers or acted like the teachers. She's graduated at this point. But we homeschooled her for 6 or 7 years, I think. And that was a great decision. For me, it's doubtful. I have no desire to have kids. Right? So I doubt I'll be having... I know I won't be having any time soon, at the very least. Homeschool? Yeah. I think that's where a lot of people are at, you know what I mean? A lot of people are at that same mindset right now. Well, it's not even just kids you have to worry about, though. Yes, kids are fucking psychopaths, but it's not just them you have to worry about. You have to worry about other psychopaths that aren't even associated with a fucking building going in and causing chaos and death and doom and destruction. And it's like, I'm curious about how long they're going to talk about this school shooting compared to how they've talked to something else that happened recently, you know? Because they wouldn't shut the fuck up about the CEO. They would not shut the fuck up about the CEO. Right? And I'm curious about what I'm going to get more news information about. Am I going to be getting more news articles from... Or like, what's it called? About which shooting? I'm curious about that. Shouldn't be getting any articles on fucking school shootings. That just, I don't fucking get it. Why can't anything be done to help mitigate some of this issue at all? Nothing? Nothing? No one can think of anything to be done to help mitigate, you know, in some way, shape, or form.
How do you manage stress? Cortisol manager.
Well, I manage stress by playing video games.
Therapeutics. Cortisol manager. Find it on Amazon.com. This statement has not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease.
Our daughter Jessie loves
That's how I deal with stress. I play video games.
Discovered she has sensitive skin. We've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent.
Aha.
So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
I just wanna keep it going, like the night is never over. From tonight until the morning.
Is this spruce? No, it can't be. It's got to be dark oak, yeah. I'm pretty sure this is going to... These housing units are going to get torn down. And I'm probably going to build new houses over here. And down here. Like a house here and a house here at the very least. And maybe a house here and a house there. I'm also thinking I want to try and make... Yeah, you guys are going to be pissed off, or you might lose your jobs. I don't care. I can get them back easily enough. We're using the brown beds for the leather workers and the purple for the gray. I was gonna stick with gray. Honestly, I'm thinking copper. That's like the only thing that I could think to use for building material for this location that involves metal smithing in some way, shape, or form. Could you reinforce deep slate? What are we thinking? quartz bricks. The other thing though is right here, the oxidized cut copper. I have a design in my mind right now, but I'm not sure. Not sure if I want to go for that. I mean, also really quickly, let me do this for the roof replacement. And do that over here while I think about what exactly I want to do over there, if I want to do the dark prismarine slabs or not. Which... I'm debating whether or not I want to put these over here, right? Because it would also encapsulate this area. Like this would be roofed as well. I could figure out something else for that. It has to be another type of... We could do something like a sandstone. Purpur or endstone? We could do a comparison track and rip off all 3 roofs right here, and then put down whatever we want to make it look like that. The thing is, I'm thinking about it, and there's a part of me that's like, maybe we could do that for all these roofs and make them look a little bit different, like do tile or something like that for the roofs instead of wood. Four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Our daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem
Maybe.
was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detective.
Now, mind you, this would be the floor, so we'd have to put one more around it.
Free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on her skin.
Case closed.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Do we really need another computer? One that's faster, more powerful? Not everyone does. But to reinvent music using a neural processor, work off the grid with all-day battery, or bring your vision to life with AI-powered Co-Creator, then a Copilot Plus PC will make a real difference.
Maybe.
Powerful AI computers, not for everyone. But if you're trying to change the world, even if just your own, we built one for you. Microsoft Copilot Plus PCs.
I'm thinking, I'm liking this setup.
Intelligent Windows PCs ever.
You chose to hit play
At the very least.
Today. Smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called AutoQuote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies. So you save time on the research and can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this track at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
So
prices vary based on how you buy.
Wait. Prices vary on how you buy. Let me sign right the hell up for that kind of insurance. Yeah, I like this better. I could push this over, and I'm gonna have to do that. Well, what I'm doing is I'm rebuilding the housing for the blacksmiths, toolsmiths, weaponsmiths, whatever they're called. Basically, because I went through and said screw it and activated creative mode, I'm going through and just making sure everything's going to look as I want it to look. So I'm redoing the housing for these guys, and then off stream, probably like Wednesday or something like that, I'll spend a couple of hours finishing up more of the inside of the castle and stuff like that. Because I did some detail work today. I did this today. I worked on these windows over here. Right. We'll probably have the similar designed windows around the kingdom, the castle wall, and stuff like that as we go. Maybe one over here as well, but I kind of doubt that. I kind of like the idea of this one being completely solid. But, yeah. This is going to be the housing for blacksmiths and stuff like that. There's a part of me that almost wants to try and maybe make a different house for each type, because we're going to have blacksmiths, weaponsmiths, toothsmiths. What are they called? There's like 3 different types. Whatever, doesn't really matter. But yeah, I'm basically working on the first house right now and deciding whether or not this is going to be how all of the houses will look like for the individuals that work in this location. But all this is part of a larger project that I've been working on for basically the entire year, plus 150 some odd weeks, basically. The first things that I built were actually over in this location right here. These were the first things that I built. And things started progressing after this. The most recent thing that I built was up in this location. Actually, was this, in all honesty, because that I had built before this. And this is where the leather workers are. Mind you, there's still more I can do. Like, I don't like these lanterns just hanging out like that. Also want to redo the houses over here. This house I think I'll leave as is. But this is for the shepherds, or will be for the shepherds. Oh no, it is for the shepherds. But yeah, the shepherds live right outside of the sheep housing. Alright, we got the stone cutters. There are no woodworking villagers. We got librarians over here, right? Also, the library is not quite done yet. Here, let me do this so I can just skip day. But yeah, basically what I'm doing is I'm going around to the different locations as I see them and doing a little bit of work here, a little bit of work there, and I basically do that consistently. Given the fact that I'm now getting rid of this, I don't think we need those pillars anymore. I'm trying to, like, there's really nothing much else I can go over, for, like, anything I plan to do off-stream outside of what I just said. Play a little bit more New World off-stream, since I'm done with the enlisted grind shit for now. I am editing and stuff like that. More artwork stuff I'm going to be working on off stream. That's something that I know I'm going to be doing. Because I want to get into the habit. This year I've been, like, staggered stepping, basically, when it comes to editing and artwork stuff. I want to try to do that on a more consistent basis. Like, if I have shit I want to get done, I'll get it done. That side's a little thicker than that side, unfortunately. And I mean, I could make it look better. Four and four. So basically what I could do here is literally just extend this to make sure that looks
Click or tap the banner to listen to viral
as good as I need it to.
trending and taking off. Brought to you by Minute Maid Zero Sugar. Great taste.
I don't know why I did that way.
Yes!
You got the concert tickets?
No, I got pre-qualified for a car at CarMax and shopped within my monthly budget.
Great. I bet they're all sold out.
Come on.
Nope, just booked a test drive.
Get pre-qualified. Shop within your budget at CarMax.com.
My daughter Jessie loves playing detective.
A clue.
But since we discovered she has sensitive skin, we've been playing detective too.
We thought the problem was our puppy.
But it was actually our old detergent. So we switched to Tide Free and Gentle. Tide cleans better than the leading competitive free detergent, and it doesn't leave behind irritating residues.
Plus, Tide Free and Gentle has no dyes or perfumes, so it's gentle on your skin.
Case close.
If it's got to be clean, it's got to be Tide Free and Gentle.
Viral outbreak has occurred. It is highly contagious and lethal.
Earth Abides, the new MGM Plus original series.
Nature's taking back.
That is something that has been more annoying to deal with. The fact that all these fucking shows and shit like that are on different streaming services all the fucking time. Or like season 1 through 3 will be on one streaming service, and then the brand new season that's coming out will be on another. And it's like, why in the fuck? How is that even, first of all, possible? Second of all, why would you do something stupid like that? To, like, separate, like, to get rid of your viewers, basically. I don't get it. I mean, it's a library that needs to fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. 32 beds. So this separation ain't gonna work. That amount of separation is sure as shit not gonna work. Considering that's 10, and this is another 5 plus 2, so we're at 17 right now. Right? 17. $27. Okay. We don't necessarily need... That's about as far as I could take it, in all honesty. We probably don't need to take it that far, though. Realistically, probably only up to here is perfectly fine. It's a little tight, though. 27... 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33 if we do it that way. I'm okay with that, actually. Right? Because that has the 3 there, and then that would be like that. So 27, and we need 32, right? Because we have, shit. I need to go up there and count again to make sure. Because we have 27 beds. And we need 12. So that's... Yeah, 32. 32 is how many we need, okay. So that's perfect. A little bit of a tight squeeze type of situation in this area. No, that doesn't work. Oh, I can't even do that with this one over here. Okay, that's a little bit Weird. You know what? It's weird. But that works better in my mind than the other way. Again, it's a bit weird, but I'm more than okay with it just because of the fact that it's the 32 that we need. Right? One of those weird little, sometimes the imperfections kind of make it perfect. Whatever. Alright. Perfectly fine now. This stays open. I can actually do this now, hilariously enough, because of the fact that I built the damn wall there. That's funny to me, that I could actually do this. This is unnecessary. Like, this is more than good enough with the thing. Also, I just realized, lantern.
Coffee on me.
Thanks.
Never mind. Left my wallet at home again.
Did you know, with a Dollar Bank checking account, you can pay with your phone?
You're kidding.
Nope. You can add your card to your mobile device in minutes to make purchases, so you don't have to carry a wallet.
I owe you one.
You can do what you need at Dollar Bank. Make an appointment at your nearby Dollar Bank office today at dollar.bank/getchecking. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there. Equal housing lender, member FDIC. Message and data rates from your carrier may apply to Dollar Bank mobile banking.
Dear fancy gift wrappers, you continue to amaze us. No present is too large or too complicated for you. Your creativity with elaborate calligraphy is unsurpassed. Your inventive use of is amazed. This holiday season, you'll have your gift wrapping work cut out for you. But you can leave the big red bows to us. Get offers on select vehicles at the Lexus December to Remember sales event. Now through January 2nd. Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at the Lexus dealer. Why settle for ordinary when you could have extraordinary? Why trade off when you could trade up? Why chase your
I'm debating whether or not I want to put like candles or something down here. Like, do we want a lantern behind us? What are we going for? Kind of a situation. A lantern behind us should be fine.
Exclusively at your Lexus dealer.
The Necronomicon. No, it is not the Necronomicon. It is a enchanting table.
Dealer for warranty, maintenance, and offer details.
But that is a heck of a thing to call out. Someone left the Necronomicon in the public library. Yeah, but as you can see, it's really starting to come along, and by the time we're on the last Monday, we will be done with this build, and we will be looking for the next Monday game, basically, until we make the rotation back to Minecraft. That does not mean this will be the last time that we play Minecraft until it comes back around to the next Monday rotation. We're getting closer and closer to being done, though, right? Especially considering how quickly you can get things done once you start building. Like, the biggest things now at this point are finishing the interiors of a lot of places, a lot more cosmetic shit, lighting up the entirety of the kingdom, doing some nice little cleanup stuff like around here. Like, do we want this to be grass, or do we want it to be stone, or what? So some cleanup like these areas over here, make sure places are filled in, like this location, that needs to be filled in, and I'll do that. Get rid of stuff like this, like what is this doing here? We don't need this, in all honesty. That's something that I forgot to get rid of a long time ago, and maybe like smooth that a little bit. Just some like generalized cleanup, doing the interiors and lighting and pathways. That's like the main location, or the main thing we're at right now. There's a couple more things we do need to build, like the dungeon under the kingdom castle. Right, I still need to do that. That's gonna take a little bit of time, but it's a prison cell, basically. And that should be something I'll actually be able to do relatively simply. Now the question for me is, do we cap off like this, or do we use a half floor type thing? We'll probably just do a cap off for the floor right here, no matter what. Nope. And then a central one if I can. Again, the question becomes, do we want to have a second floor? Also, do I want to have multiple different... There's a reason I'm doing it this way. I might want to do multiple different houses here because I'm thinking about it, and... Or maybe we do the same houses, but the work area would make a different building. Not 100% sure yet. I'll work on this first house first and just see how it looks. I already like the coloration. It kind of makes it pop a bit different when it looks like this. Something that we never would have figured out, too, because if I didn't enter creative mode, right? Because this is going to look similar, a lot of these places are going to look similar to how the Stonecutters housing looks, right? Because I like that. I like the cap, the roof cap type situation. Like, let me show you what I mean. I want the roof to be, like, it's all going to be red over there, like over here. Right? How this kind of is. Mind you, I'm going to change this roof because we have nether brick up there. So I'm going to change the nether brick here to something different. Plus, I kind of like this idea of maybe a darker color contrasting with a brighter color. Like that That looks good from a distance, and it kind of pops from a distance. That does too, but I definitely want to do different bricking because of this right here. The fact that we have so much over here, I kind of want each place to be a little bit unique to itself. And that is why we did that, because the next thing we do is this. And that will be the final thing. Then we put the red layer down. Pizza Hut roof? Yeah. Does look a little bit like something like that. That's kind of funny. I had orange chicken and cauliflower rice for my dinner not too long ago. I might have some leftovers after stream. I like it. Maybe. I think the warped looks the best in this situation. Yeah, I think the warped looks the best in this situation. Also, too bad we don't. We could maybe red carpet. It doesn't need to look perfect. It's not going to, obviously. It just needs to look good enough. You know what? That looks good enough. It actually almost makes it look like it's lighting. It makes it look like it's lit up things. I like it. And that's all that really matters at the end of the day. Alright, so. Bunch of beds in that, basically. That's what that's going to be for, bedding. Because we're going to have... We need at least 30 beds. But I also kind of like the idea of putting each building... with an associated job. You know? We need to make sure this is the same across the board. Two. Yeah, this is basically just measurement stuff, soft measurement stuff I'm doing right now. To figure out where I'm going to build certain things and how I'm going to build them. Like another house over here would be fine.
What's better than giving a gift everyone wants? Getting free gas and groceries by earning perks on gift cards purchased at Giant Eagle, Market District, and Get-Go.
9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Everyone merry this holiday
Nice,
season,
let's
from your biggest
go.
retailers and best
What do you got?
brands, all while earning you free gas and groceries. Stop in our stores
1,
for
2,
bonus perk
3,
offers on gift cards.
4,
Give the gift
5,
everyone
6,
wants.
7,
Get a
8,
little something for
9,
yourself, too.
10,
The
11,
holidays are
12,
magical at Giant Eagle,
13.
Market District,
1,
and
2,
Get-Go.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Getting free gas and groceries by earning perks on gift cards purchased at Giant Eagle, Market District, and Get-Go. Choose from hundreds of gift cards to make everyone merry at Giant Eagle, Market District, and Get-Go.
So at least a 3 gap, but I probably want a 4 or 5 gap in all honesty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, I'm gonna have to step away one more time. When I return, we're gonna finish figuring out what I'm gonna do, because what I'm thinking is I still like the idea of having an L-shaped building at some location, at some point. So I'm thinking of having this to be an L-shaped building with, like, the house part over here and the work part over here, maybe. Or vice versa. Like, the house part will be here, and this will be a work part that also just so happens to be connected over here, maybe. Like a small little walkway. Don't know. Anyways, I gotta step away. I'm gonna run a couple minutes of ads, since nothing else is gonna be going on. And after we finish up the generalized outline of what we're gonna be doing over there, I'll probably wrap up with Minecraft and we'll do some React Andy stuff. Be back momentarily. All right. So, what do we got? What do we got? Let me see. I mean, realistically, one of the things that I could do is I could get rid of this housing now over there. Keep this as is and try and figure out a better way to... I mean, I've got drink here. But yes, I have now hydrated. That needs to not be there.
Did you know, with a Dollar Bank checking account, you can get paid early?
Really?
Uh-huh. Up to 2 business days early, and at no cost to you.
Direct deposit received. Perfect timing.
You can do what you need at
This bed's not occupied. Hello?
Tap the button to find out more, or visit dollar.bank.
Oh, the coffee you want. That's funny.
Let's get you there.
I can't stand the taste of coffee. I don't know what it is, but I just can't do it. You need to die.
Stage of their creative journey. Whether you want to learn about the business side of
You know what?
publishing
Better
or
idea.
just need a quiet place to write, we have something for you. Free workshops are available
Here.
year-round, so find your
There you go.
inspiration
Taken care of.
in our community of writers. Discover more at Cuyahoga.
Obviously, metaphorically, actually doing that would probably be not only quite painful, but also
Perks on gift cards purchased at Giant Eagle
dangerous, I would
Market
imagine.
District. Choose from hundreds of gift cards to make everyone merry at Giant Eagle Market District and Get Go.
Need to make sure that that's good later, but for the time being. I'll do that. Now. What the fuck? You think you're doing, dude? Alright. Again, tea for me. Primarily. I don't know what it is, but I just cannot do the taste of coffee. I just can't. It makes me gag. I don't know what, like, sometimes if it's bad enough, the smell will set me off. I just cannot handle the whole thing about it. Like, it's not it's in your head. No, it fucking isn't. Like, I've had someone try to tell me that. The fuck it is in my head. The only way I could drink coffee is if there's basically no taste of coffee. And at that point, there's so much sugar and caffeine and shit in there that it's not even worth drinking. So I'd rather just drink a little bit of dirty leaf water instead of dirty bean water. That's the only difference in my mind. Plus, the flavors of tea, I actually can tell the difference. If you put cherry with coffee, honey with coffee, anything with coffee, all I taste is the coffee. Unless it's literally like a gallon of honey and a drop of coffee. Then we're good. No, I know. I'm teasing a bit. Like, it doesn't really bother me. But I'm teasing a bit. Have to. Because some people take this shit, like, if you go on to the war zone that is the internet and, like, bring up these conversations, people will want to fucking string you up from the rafters, man. It's crazy how people love to defend their opinion. And it is their opinion at the end of the day. Even if it is, like, the taste of something, it is their opinion on it, because everybody has different tastes of things, and even if something tastes the exact same for one person, it doesn't mean that they like that taste. Which is crazy to think about once you break that down with the fact that there are like coffee-flavored coffee. What in the fuck is going on over here? We got some kind of secret meeting going on? Yeah. You better look away. Hey, greetings and good day, Zon Keith. How are you doing today? That's so funny. It's really, like, now keep in mind, the game's gonna change. The Monday game is gonna change soon. As you can see, we're getting closer and closer to being done with the kingdom, especially considering I recently went into creative mode. But the castle is getting closer and closer to being done. The interior we really need to work on more so than anything else at this point in time, but as you can see, it's coming along, right? Need to light up the lower area, add some furniture type looking stuff, and go from there. There's a lot to break down with that sentence. So, the whole ideology of a drink, or thought process behind what a drink is, changed just because of one person saying, nah, it's all good. Are we, what? How was the Pope not viewed as a heretic? That sounds weird saying that, but like, that kind of shit is always something I think about. Like, oh, the Pope goes, hey, this drink's good now. And everyone just goes, okay, the Pope said so. It's good now. I mean, back in the day, if you don't think the Pope is still influential to this day, you're incorrect. The Pope is still influential. Not as influential, of course, but still one of the most influential people of this day and age. I guarantee goddamn to you that one. But real talk, yeah, the Pope's still influential, for sure. I mean, by comparison to who the most influential people are nowadays, yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, hell, there are some people that are so influential that they can just mention something and it will cause websites to crash. I don't keep track of a lot of that shit. Also, when you say new Pope, how new is this new Pope? How many years has this Pope been around? Because when I think new Pope, I'm like, oh shit, do we have a new Pope? Like, did we get a new Pope recently? Okay, so the current Pope. In that case. I get what you're trying to say, though. You know what? Normally I use my bong thing, but I have a roll here, so fuck it. Yeah, weed. Disclaimer, I live in Ohio. It's recreationally legal in Ohio. Fuck off. No, it's not the first time you've seen me spark on stream. It's the first time you've seen me spark a joint on stream, because normally I use this fucking thing that I made. My fucking homemade bong thing. It gets the job done. if you ever see me do this, that's me sparking up. Basically. Well, it wasn't recreationally legal at the time. Medically, yeah. And I only ever medicated on very specific days. But the fact that it's recreational now, it's like, fuck it. Take a puff here and there. I also changed one of my tags. I added it. One of my tags is, yeah, 420 friendly. I also have educational down because, believe it or not, I can have some moments on stream where some pretty educational shit happens. Fun fact, some country music played recently in Fallout. So do you want to know what that means? That's right. My video is blocked in Russia.
Sounds fake, right?
Because if you didn't know, country music is apparently so American that Russians, like the government of Russia, has a copyright to prevent that sound from being aired in Russia.
Everything in this commercial is true.
I don't know how else to explain it other than that, because what the fuck? That's insane.
Visit njm.com.
But it is something that I could pull. I could literally hold on. Hold on.
To your phone this holiday, whether it crashes down the chimney or gets broken like a New Year's resolution, Verizon's got you. Now's your
For example,
chance to trade in any phone,
you see how this shit says partially blocked?
and get a wonderful new iPhone 16 Pro
How do I look at that?
on Unlimited Ultimate.
Show me that.
And Apple Watch Series 10. That's up to $2,000
See details.
in value. So you'll save big on 3
No impact, no impact. Big Iron. Michael Martin Murphy. Video cannot be seen or monetized in some territories. Russia, right? Big Iron, right? Hey, greetings and good day, Richie. How are you doing today? So Big Iron. Let's listen to that song for a minute and get this video also blocked in Russia, right? But I mean, the opposite can also be true in that case, though, if you think about it, right? Because I guarantee you there's probably certain, if you don't have a VPN or anything like that, there's probably certain YouTube videos and stuff Americans can't see. Just because. And we wouldn't know that we can't see them because they wouldn't show up. And that might only be just because of the music that, like, it'll still be on YouTube, but we would only be able to see it if we specifically searched for that kind of stuff. You know what I mean? That's the kind of stuff that I like thinking about in situations like that, because if it's true for one place, it's got to be true for other places that have similar types of views about the opposite group. You know what I mean? Like, oh no, these people are bad just because we said so. Rah rah ree. Whatever. Right? Oh! I mean, I want to know, after this is all said and done, how many North Korean defectors do you think they're going to be? Like, how many people that go from North Korea to Russia and end up going MIA and, like, never go back to North Korea? That's something that I'm kind of curious about. Also, thinking about that, that is hilarious. They drank too deeply and greedily of the well of the internet, apparently. I guarantee you, the North Korean government is going to use that, though, to be like, hey, see, look what happens when we don't isolate at 1K. I mean, still, regardless, that's fucking insane to think about, that there's going to be any that would do it, you know what I mean? Or any that will get the chance to do it. Because of a multitude of reasons. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we actually, I've thought of something even better than what I originally thought of. Okay, I'll do that. So this is gonna be like a dual work area. I don't know how to exactly to explain it, but long story short, we're gonna make an angled house. It's gonna be annoying to do, but we can do it. I also have to take into account that there's a +1 on either side because of this extension right there. I mean, it's hard to think hard when you're medicated, in quotation marks. You know what I mean? There's a video on YouTube called The 7 Levels of High. That right there is a perfect example of, like, accurate videos that you only know are accurate if you have experience. And yes, those ratings are 100% correct. I've hit all of them, actually. I've hit all 7 levels at different time frames. One of the first times I really smoked, I hit level 7 because I had to go to sleep for a couple of hours. Had to shut down for a few minutes. But no, there's a lot of things that are bad for your health in excess that you might not think about, like water. Water can kill you if you drink too much of it too fast. So, it's like a gallon of water within like a certain short amount of time. I mean, listen, height is, some people give a shit about that, and if those people give a shit about that, they fuck them. You know? I never understood why people put so much focus on, like, other people's height. It sucks that that happened. Like, your growth got stunted. Which, thinking about it, there's... No, there was one. I was allergic to this one medicine that made me allergic to chocolate for like 4 years. That's like the only thing that I could think about. 4 years after I stopped taking it, that is. At least. I don't know. I can't remember it. It was like, I cannot remember the name of it. But I just know that after I took that medicine for like some sort of sickness, like some basic medicine. Yeah.
Grandma's home.
Some medicine does that.
It's where we've made memories for 30 years. And with the help of Home Instead, we'll enjoy many more.
Mine was for a more common thing, and it just so happened to coincide.
Home Instead. For a better what's next.
or whatever, down with the sickness.
You continue to amaze us.
Warm. Honestly, real talk, one of the things that helped me, again, everyone's different, so it might not work for you, but warm tea with, like, teaspoon of honey mixed in, that helps me a lot when I'm down with the actual sickness.
Click the banner to discover more. Experience amazing at your Lexus dealer. Why settle for ordinary when you could have extraordinary? Why trade off when you could trade up? Why chase your dreams when you could drive them?
That's something that does happen when I smoke up too, though. I lose my train of thought.
Certified by Lexus with an unlimited mileage warranty for up to 6 years and a complimentary maintenance plan. Experience amazing exclusively at your Lexus dealer. Click the banner to discover.
All right.
Call 800
Now.
USA Lexus or see your participating dealer for warranty, maintenance, and offer details.
We need to extend it this way a little bit because we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, right? And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 4 more. Or we knock 2 more. Now we would do, we put 2 more, then knock 2 off. That will be better. We got an Enderman? Or did I forget to get rid of that? I was waiting for that. I was surprised I didn't see it till just now, Richie. No, I don't smoke cigarettes. Tobacco I stay away from. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. So... Three, and then 4, then down. And it goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then over. Okay. Okay. That works. Yeah, that works. Oh, God. I don't give a shit what days it is. That's just fucking nasty. Like, real talk, you come up to me and lick me on the face, you're possibly gonna get punched in the face if you lick me. No prompting, nothing. I don't know you, and you just lick me on the face, it's gonna be hard for me not to just instinctively lash out and be like, what the fuck are you doing? That's not something I go by. Apparently also, greetings, a good day, Insane Baboon. How are you doing today? That's just, I don't play that fucking game. Well, I know that I figured, but I'm just saying, like, you brought up the fact that people really fucking did that shit, and it's just something that was like, I had to say after that. Honestly, this part's gonna get covered in. So the only part that I really need to worry about is right here. That's just, like, again, ain't nobody licking nothing nowhere. If I, like, first time meeting, hell no. Gotta get to know each other before we start licking each other. I tried to keep a straight face for the joke, but... Ugh. Ugh. Gross. Like, just gross. Exactly, like, what are you doing? One more. Okay, I like that. Anyway, I actually don't need this either over here like this. Hilariously enough. At least not yet. We might put that back later. But for the time being, I kind of want to leave that as it is. There we go. Still mirrored. It still has to be mirrored the entire time. That's why I keep doing what I'm doing. Oh, alright. What color has it been a while since we've used? You. We haven't used you for a while. I don't know if we've ever used you, actually. I thought you were orange. You're pink with glitter. Fancy.
Brock's peppermint candy canes make any moment sweeter, like when your mom overcooks the turkey.
So, what do you think, honey?
I despise these types of commercials because it's like, listen,
Great, Mom. What's for dessert?
the candy canes, that's it for dessert? What?
Great taste and refreshing mint flavor.
Oh, we're doing another pink glitter one?
Moment sweeter.
Well, okay. Sound fine to me.
Click or tap the banner to shop now.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the things that just will never come out.
So, about 5 years ago, when I just started this shit, content creation, again, because I came up with this on a whim, right? It's not even the Americans love our adverts. Oh, the way that I do my nail painting, I don't ever paint specific nails. But if you have a specific request, like whatever, multicolors, an image I could try and design, that would cost you bits. Right? The way that it works is it always goes index, middle, ring, pinky, thumb. Then for my opposite hand, index, middle, ring, pinky, thumb. We've done 2 fingers, so we've got index and middle that have the pink glitter. I mean, I could still have my pink glittered nail flip you off. I don't know if it looks that good, because this nail polish seems to clump in certain areas. But I don't know how good it looks from a distance. That's the only problem. That's funny. I mean, like I said, the main reason I do this is because I had a basket of nail polish that no one was using in my household, and I was either going to throw it out or do something fun with it. And the fun thing that I thought of was this, because I'm like, what? There's no fun thing I could think of. Well, I could paint my nails on stream, haha. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah. Why not? And now I paint my nails on stream every once in a while when everybody remembers, oh shit, that's a command. I remember now. Or not a command, a channel point redeem thing. I mean, I guess that works better. Yeah, that looks more... Yeah, that looks better. Can't really think of any other way to... Oh, I think I've given out 2. It's truly hard for me to give a fuck. If you have it, blue, middle finger. Okay. I mean, like I say, I suppose since you got multiple people that want it, blue. Unless Zonkeef wants a different color. That's something we can keep in mind. Then again, you paid for it, so... We got a couple of different blues. We got a blue with glitter. We got a blue that I don't think will work, that we could try. We got another blue that I don't know if it'll work, and I think it has glitter. Got a light blue. I'm gonna have to... Any color is fine. Well, let's go with this one then. See if this blue will even work. Blue is easier to see. True. Yeah, normally it takes me a minute to get to the other opposite side because of how much more difficult it is to fucking paint your nail. Well, at least for me. For me to paint my nail with my non-dominant hand as the brush stroke. You know what I mean? I mean, there is one thing, I don't exactly have the specific nail polish color black, right? There's like a couple colors that I'm missing, but I refuse to buy any more nail polish until I get rid of some of this, right? Also, there you go. There's your blue middle finger. Ugh. I can get my nails to, like, I can get black nail polish by mixing a couple of the other colors that I have. Black hair is going to cost a lot of real money. We ain't channel pointing to that shit. Like, I'll add it to the pay me then list. The exclamation point pay me then. That is a command. I have a list of things. Hey, you want me to do this? Pay me some fucking money then. And I'm going to make sure that I'm like, hey, this is exactly what you paid this amount of money for? Yes, because if a motherfucker tries to pull that shit with a get me to do something for money and then try to be like, oh no, I'm no longer, I'm charging you back. Well, guess what? There are ways that you can prevent people from being allowed to charge back their fucking money. And one of those is to have them specifically state what they, like, hey, I am this person who paid this money for this reason. Yes, it is. I think it went through some addendums. I think some things are a little bit less than they used to be. But I don't remember. Because there was only one thing that was on the list, but now that the list has grown, I've been like, yeah, there's a lot of shit. Just put it on the list. Whoops. Yeah. There we go. So this, I like the look of this. It's actually starting to come out more like a crab than anything else right now. But this is going to be the housing, the main housing, I think, for all the people proper. So we're going to have 2 staircases. Tall roof. Or tall walls. But yeah, that Metal Game Gear's on the list. There's some things that might be on the list that don't need to be there, or there's some things that aren't on the list that do need to be there. one of the things that I guess I need to add is dyeing my hair. Because if I'm going to do it, I'm going to go all through the whole process of it. And whatnot. I'll make a whole stream out of it too, why not? If I ever have that happen. It'll probably be cheaper than a couple of other things up there, in all honesty. But I'll look into how much it would take for certain hair dyes and stuff like that, and that'll affect how much it would cost for people to have me dye my hair. Because I'm not into that kind of shit, right? A house, right now. No, I think that's a little too short for the roof right now. I actually need to be one higher. I mean, like I said, I'm gonna look into stuff and make sure it's like, I make sure about my stuff before I just throw a price out there, because I want to be like, alright, how much is it worth for me to look a certain way for a certain amount of time, right? Because at the end of the day, there's certain parts of me that are like, yeah, sure, why not? If someone wants to pay me money to dye my hair, fuck it. Why not? So do I want? Do I want it like this? I don't know. I'm not sure yet what exactly I'm doing when it comes to this location. I mean, that happens sometimes. You'll get the greatest ideas when you're hammered, and it's like, that idea might not have been the greatest. But yeah, what I'm building right now is kind of like a little outline of what the main housing unit is going to look like, right? Because I do want there to be I don't know if there needs to be a second floor, though. That's the thing. Right? In which game? There's a lot of different prison building games that you have that exist. Unless you're saying a different type of joke that just flew over my head until just now. Yeah, we don't need to do a second floor. It is a little bit taller than this house, so that's fine. Okay, I figured. That's why I said, wait a minute. It flew over my head for a minute, but then, yeah, I kind of get it. I mean, I get it. Shut up, me. Shut up, bitch.
With a Dollar Bank checking account, you can get paid early.
Really?
Uh-huh. Up to 2 business days early, and at no cost to you.
Direct deposit received. Perfect timing.
You can do what you need at Dollar Bank, your local community bank. Tap the button to find out more, or visit dollar.bank/getchecking. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there. Equal housing lender. Member FDIC.
Berberine by Integrative Therapeutics. If berberine is part of your self-care routine, choose one rigorously tested for purity, potency, and stability. Berberine by Integrative Therapeutics. Find it on Amazon.com.
What's funny is this is gonna make the roof look a little bit different unless I go an extra step high, right?
No jingles or mascots.
Like this one doesn't have the extension that the other one does, hilariously enough.
Car insurance. It's like going to work on one Thursday morning and thinking to yourself, just one more day until Friday. But then someone in the elevator says,
Hate this commercial
and you check your
as
phone
well.
quickly and discover today
Like,
is actually Friday.
because a lot of the like,
Happy Friday, random
what is this commercial for?
Happy Friday indeed. Yep, switching and saving with Geico feels just
Oh, it's an insurance commercial. Okay, I'm pretty sure I've asked that question before, but I still like. You don't know what the fuck that commercial's for up until they flat out spell it out for you, and it's like, commercials like that are not good commercials in my opinion. Because people's attention spans are not that long. Hell, I barely pay attention. The only reason I pay attention to the ads that are playing right fucking now, no joke, is because I'm streaming. If I was just listening to music doing this, I would not notice those ads at all. But because I'm streaming and every time I hear the voice, I stop for a second to listen to it, just to make sure, like, what's being said. And I've heard that commercial a couple of times, and it's like, I have no idea what that's for until the end of the commercial, and by then, my memory's not going to be that, like, I'm not going to remember that. Like, the Friday commercial. Well, what's it for? I don't know. You say all of that except the ending part and ask me what that's for, I'll be like, I don't fucking know. Because that to me is an irrelevant. It's just irrelevant in general. See, here's the thing. The way that I would have to do this, literally, would be to, like, actually, it might be better to place down red nether. Red nether here instead. Just for these areas, though. It won't work anywhere else. This might not be the best, but whatever. No, 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 no. Yes, that works. Yes, that works beautifully. Okay. Thank you. All right. But yeah, imagine how much of a pain in the ass it would be to make some of these angled designs without creative mode. I could do it, but it would take so much trial and error. I'm kind of glad that this happened at the end of the day. Yeah, there's a part of me that's a little bit saddened by the fact that I made it as far as I did and then ended the non-creative section. But at the same time, makes things so much less stressful to worry about. Oh yeah, that looks... I like the way that roof looks. Mind you, we're not done yet. We still need to do the final layer, which is like so. Okay. Why did this work? Okay, now if I do this... Okay. Weird. All right. Doing angled roofs, it sucks.
Like those socks that smell like they've been through a marathon. Or that blanket that's got wrinkles on its wrinkles.
I live in Ohio. I've said it before, and I say it again as part of the disclaimer for whenever I light up for 420 stuff, right? Because it's recreationally legal in Ohio, so that way, if there's ever one of those things where somebody tries to get me in trouble, they can't. Because my local laws are the way that they are.
My friends still laugh at me to this day.
Not everyone gets B2B, but with LinkedIn,
right?
you'll be able to reach people who
So that's as far as I go with that.
Next ad campaign. Go to linkedin.com/campaign to claim your credit. That's
I also have one of my tags as Ohioan.
the place to be.
So
To your holiday meals, Morton Himalayan pink salt isn't just a finish, it's a flourish.
because you can put like a bunch of custom tags down when you stream, and I've got a bunch of custom tags, like some of them are like chill, chatty, stuff like that, and then I'm just like 420 friendly and Ohioan. Yeah, I need to get rid of that now, in all honesty. I've been a lot of places because my old man runs his own business fixing heating and air and restaurant equipment and stuff like that. So I've been all over the fucking state of Ohio. What's really funny, I need to make this look a little bit better. Hilariously enough, so what we need to do is this, and then that, like that, and maybe like that, and then that. Maybe I could do that then. Oh, when I finish up the kingdom, we're finding a new OYTBT game. And if I ever do more worlds in the future, they're probably like build worlds in the future. They'll more than likely be in creative, in all honesty. Yeah, I do need to get rid of that 420 Blaze It thing. I'm gonna tell myself that a couple of times. Actually, I'm gonna write it down so I don't forget. But yeah, we got the potion shop, aka the pot shop over here. Right? I've done a little bit of detailing with the pot shop. It's got purple candles for lighting, which I'm going to take these down. Right? I'm going to take those down to make it look better. Because the purple candles are going to be what I use for the lighting. And then all the beds for the potion makers and stuff like that. But yeah, the kingdom build, at the end of the day, the last stream of this build, of me working on this build, will be guaranteed the last Monday of this year. And on that Monday, we'll probably be taking some drinks, smoking a bit, and naming every villager. But it's coming along. We really don't have much else to do, like big things to do. There's a couple more things I need to place and build, but that's going to be so easy to do. Mainly what you've seen me doing, like going back and forth and detailing stuff here and there, is going to be what I end up doing off stream as well. I actually need to use it's funny because we're going to use that other door as well. The warped wood, because this is literally where this should go. So, actually, better yet. There we go. I've literally made them get stuck now. They cannot go up there because they can't push each other off anymore. Yeah. That's fine with me. But yeah, that's what I've been doing off stream. I've been going around building here, building there, adding things to this, adding things to that, and like I'll move to a different location, get distracted, and start building over there, or start building over here, or what have you. Like I just did. Oh, also I forgot to show the little hut I made for the wood cutting hut. This is one of my favorite things that I've made so far, just because of the fact that it works. The look of it works. At least I feel like that look works. It's not the prettiest thing around, but it looks good enough to get the general idea of what I'm doing. Did I get all the glass down for this area? Which, hilariously enough, I think I want to get rid of this. Oh my goodness. Do I want to get rid of the mangrove for glass? I don't think so.
Really?
It would make sense to do that, but in all honesty, I don't really I'm not bothered by it. This is fine as is.
Local community bank. Tap the button to find out more, or visit $.bank/getchecking. Dollar Bank. Let's get you there. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Where are the...
Time to move? Skip the hassle of selling during the holiday season and sell your home directly to Open Door. Request an all-cash offer in minutes, close, and get paid in days. You can even
Anyways,
close dates after New Year's. Start your move
other things I'm going to do is I'm going to spawn in emeralds and make sure I get all the villagers up to diamond. And something else that I need to do, hilariously enough, the castle right now is like exposed basically, right? Like there's no buildings that have been placed. My goal, because of how big it is, I might have to set up a couple of different areas like this. But I want this castle to have in it one, maybe two of each job type villager, right? Like I want them to almost like live and work nearby. So I need to figure out how to do that because... And we got to be careful too with how we position stuff, so I might need to put down fencing and stuff like that in order to like break certain locations up from villagers from being able to walk there. Because in all honesty, if I let the villagers walk freely, this whole area should be lit up. Like it shouldn't be a problem. But I want them to be... You know what? Maybe I just don't care. Maybe I light this whole area up and place down a bunch of villagers, and whoever lives in the location they live at, that's where they go. And the way that I'm going to have it set up is I'm going to have like two living areas. Like I'm going to have an area over here. Like this area is going to be filled with beds, basically, right? Like a barracks almost over here. And the same can be said for this area over here, right? Like another barracks type area. Up here. Like this will be the barracks area up here. Mind you, we do need to light up a lot of this. I can get rid of these. Because like I said, I'm going to use candles and stuff for this area. Or at least use candles for the upper area a little bit, as much as I can. Because I just like that idea. So like, the next thing that I'll do up here is I'll place down more lighting. I need to do lighting for this area as well. And fun fact, also place beds down in these areas. What color should the bed be? Red. Red works. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Again, the idea behind it is the beds exist to show where the guards would be placed, or like where the guards' home location would be placed, basically. A spawn point, if you will. At least in my mind, when I think about what purpose would each area be. If someone, like, the easiest / quickest way to get to the castle is the direct route, which is through here. The only downside for anyone who comes through here trying to cause issues is that there's supposed to be, like, a guard, at least, on every floor. But there should be the amount of guards for beds that there are, so there should be 6 people chilling on this floor at any time. And since the beds are near here, there should be 6 villagers that don't go too far away from this location. At the end of the day, I'm going to have so many villagers up here that I don't think it really matters. I think we'll leave it at 4 for this location. This will just be another... The reason we can leave that at 4 is literally because of the fact that we have something like this going on. And again, we could do more. Not really. Doesn't really work if I do more. I would need to put this right here in order to get more to work. Nah, I kind of like it being staggered with 2 and then more over here. Yeah, because there's like different layers that have different amounts of people. Okay. Yeah. Whoa. All right, that's better. Looks a little weird, but it fits with how I need it to fit. So, perfectly fine. Actually, hold on. We do something like this.
No matter what happens to your phone this holiday, whether it crashes down the chimney or gets broken like a New Year's resolution,
Yeah.
Verizon's got you. Now's your last chance to trade in any phone,
Yeah.
from one of our top brands and get a wonderful new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on Unlimited Ultimate and iPad and Apple Watch Series 10. That's up to $2,000 in value. So you'll save big on 3 amazing Apple gifts. Only at Verizon. Service plan required for iPad and Apple Watch. Up to $2,000 value based on iPhone, iPad, and Apple Watch. Trade in and
it fits even better now.
for details. Apple Intelligence available now.
You chose to hit play on this track list today. Smart choice. Progressive loves
But yeah, stuff like this is what I'll end up build a maze. I mean,
that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with rates from other companies.
That's not. That's something to keep in mind for a future build, but the main goal is to get done with the General Kingdom stuff. A dungeon's on its way.
Not available in all states
or
situations. Prices vary based on how you buy.
Hurry in and save big money on everything from Menards. Tuscany creates thoughtfully designed faucets, like the Sharina kitchen faucet with 2 spray modes that will align perfectly with your style. Update your kitchen with timeless designs and modern amenities that will make your life easier. Stop into Menards and see all our Tuscany products. And view
Okay,
our
that looks a little bit better.
on Menards.com for all our great deals happening now.
Alright. But yeah, Death Maze is something I could definitely build. It's just I don't know if I have the time to do that. Yeah, I'm in creative mode, and off stream I'll be building on this, but like, if I'm gonna go through the process of making a Death Maze, I gotta make it a little bit big, right? Table. Not sure how I'm gonna do it, but yeah, table goes here. I'll probably need to put more lighting down as well. I mean, in all honesty, what I'm thinking about doing, now that I've said it, I'm thinking about getting rid of this fence, putting down, just, like, bricking this whole area off, making this into, like, the barracks, for like, the living barracks, and then this will be all the work location, like, this will be where all the work takes place at. Maybe we'll add a library over here, and it's like separate rooms for each job. Yeah, I'm liking that the more I think about it. Well, they won't be separate rooms, but they'll be like sectioned off coordinates, open areas maybe, sectioned off open areas. Maybe some fencing or something like that. I mean, was it yesterday that I was streaming Fortnite? I was streaming Fortnite yesterday because I was late to stream, and the reason I was late to stream is because my power was off from 11:30 a.m. to 6:30 p.m. So it was pretty fucking cold. I was wearing the same thing basically, gloves. I was wearing a lot of layers. Then it started to warm up, and I could take some of them off, thankfully. But yeah, I think we're pretty much done with today. Wow, 4 hours. Okay, that was longer than I expected, in all honesty. We're done for today with some of the building because we got over the topics of conversation, like the generalized, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what I intend to do for YouTube. As you can see, I got more windows I'm going to be placing in housing and stuff like that. I'm debating whether or not I want to do, like, redo the roof for this, the warehouse as well. I might leave it like this, I'm not sure. Or I might make all the roofs have a cap for the wooden houses. I don't know yet. I'm probably going to end up leaving it like this, though. Right? Leaving this like this, leaving that location like it is. I'm going to change the roofs over here. This is stuff that I'm going to be doing off-stream, by the way. Or I intend to do off-stream. I intend to fill this area in. This area needs to be filled in. I also intend to work on the dungeon proper. Which means that we gotta go something like this. How far down? So that's how far down the dungeon's going to be. So what that means, we need to make a staircase that goes down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 down. So 13 left. Not yet. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Right? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. There we go. Okay. No, I have not. I think we're gonna take a little bit of a break because, like, this Monday we're gonna chill, do React Andy, wrap up, and then probably either this coming Monday or the Monday after Christmas, like the final Monday of the year, will be when we do our next sponsorship start. Alright. I'm gonna do a wrap-up spiel for YouTube, and then we're gonna chill for a little bit and watch that other Guitar Hero video if Relatives is still around. If not, we'll just find something to check, like maybe a speed run for a game that, like, I haven't watched in a while, but I've played. Shit. But yeah, so those are the stairs that are gonna lead to the dungeon. That's crazy. Rare occurrence, that is. But yeah, this is what I have planned so far for the future. A new one? Or today? Or whatever. Like, insane. Insane. Regardless of what the situation is. Okay, yeah. Today, okay. I heard about this one already. Didn't hear that information. That's new information. Anyways. It's all manner of individuals at the end of the day. The weirdo part, because anyone that has the capability of doing that they don't care how normal they seem, they're a weirdo at the end of the day if they're capable of doing shit like that. Anyways, no, the other thing that I'm gonna probably start doing off stream is lighting up the wall. I need to, like, light up the wall, and I need to light up the village and put paths and anyways, YouTube, that is gonna be it for me for you. I'm gonna get a lot more progress done on the build, and we'll see where we're at on the 23rd. Mind you, the 30th will be the last, or should be the last build stream of Minecraft, and we're pretty much just gonna be like, it's gonna be a party day basically. We're gonna name all the villagers and all that kind of stuff. So I've got basically 13 days. So I'll probably finish most of this up off stream, if not all of it off stream. Anyways, YouTube. That is going to be it for me for you. If you're new here and you stick around if you're watching on Twitch, because we're not done yet. But YouTube, I am. Anyways, links will be down in the description below through all my links. Just in case people are going to end up departing. Exclamation point links like so. If you're watching on Twitch, be sure to follow me on Twitch. Catch when I go live at 6 p.m. EST, EDT, Friday through Monday. Invite link to the community Discord, where you can always get the most accurate notifications of whenever I do go live. If I'm going to be a little bit late or early to stream outside of a half hour, or as long as I know I'm going to be late. As well as we can communicate with other citizens of the kingdom. Whatever else catches your fancy through all my links. Until next time, YouTube, take care and have a good one. Bye-bye.